Hey, Coach, I know you just kind of talked about it on the radio there, but what did you see those last 7, 8 minutes, especially from Alvarado for them? It seemed like he really took over the game for them down the
Yeah,
stretch.
he did. You got to give him credit. He stepped up and made huge plays for him. We messed up a couple coverages. Two guys went with the back cutter on a couple design plays that they have where they come together on splits. Let them get open on that, and then again the two offensive rebounds in that stretch after having a lead at the 7-minute media timeout. I thought were the keys to the game. Which they converted into 6 points. And in a tight game like that, a one-possession game at that time, you can't allow that to happen. You can't give them the momentum and the confidence to finish us off. And then, again, we missed some timely free throws in that stretch as well, and they got that lead up. So, a lot of things we can learn from, a lot of correctable things. We'll get back in the gym tomorrow and get ready for our game on Friday.
Sam McEwen?
Hey, Fred, what did you think of I don't know, your team's mental focus in the second half and just the mental toughness that it takes to finish off a game like that the right way?
Well, it needs to be better, Sam. There's no doubt about it. I thought it was really good for a stretch when we took the lead after being down at halftime. I thought we made some really good plays, some toughness plays, but when they got the momentum, I just saw us splinter a little bit. And again, that's the biggest part of this game is battling through adversity, which this group has been good at that so far this season. But for the first time, I didn't see that same togetherness. Even the Nevada game, when we weren't hitting shots, everybody stayed together and stayed with it. Tonight, I just saw us separate a little bit. So got to find a way to do it. I don't care what level you're playing at, elementary school, high school, college, pro. The number one thing you have to do is fight through adversity and battle through the runs. And they did a much better job of that than we did tonight, and that's why they won the game.
Another question about Lat Mayen. Do you feel like he's shooting the ball enough, and are there ways in which you guys can free him up to take more shots?
Yeah, I thought he did turn down a couple. I thought he had, some space on a couple of those plays where we kicked it out to him. We wanted to get him in the corners. We thought that's where we could get some shots against that zone. The other thing, picking up that second foul in the technical, that can't happen. We've had that happen twice now to two of our players. We got to find a way to get through that without, picking up a cheap one like that. So, again, a lot of things we can correct, a lot of things we can get better at. But I've talked to our players about we have to find a way to get Lat open. We got to find a way to get him shots. He's too good of a shooter to only shoot 5 shots in the game.
Robin Washut?
Hey, Fred, what was the mood for the team after this game? I mean, you got a couple guys out here that after 5 minutes came back out to shoot shots. Clearly, Teddy looks really frustrated. Was this team angry about their performance and kind of how they let that one slip away?
Yeah, they were bothered by it, Robin. That was a dejected locker room in there, and Kobe was doing a really good job of talking and trying to keep the guys' spirits and talking about how we need to put it behind us and bounce back with a good, solid day tomorrow and get ready for one of the top teams in the country against Creighton on Friday, our first road test. So, it was dejected. It was disappointed in there. But we got to try to lift their spirits, put it behind us, and get ready to go and hopefully play a complete game on Friday. We're going to have to.
Cable Henry?
Coach, down the stretch, you were really attacking the basket, especially Delano, Banton. And then I believe Shamil got the ball in the paint and went up as well. Were those the shots you wanted in the final couple of minutes? Or were you or would you have preferred getting a couple threes down double digits?
Well, we wanted to attack. We were running a kind of a slip ball screen on the top of the floor, and they stayed with Lat, which opened up the driving lane for Delano. Shamil opened up at the paint. We'll always take a layup in that situation if we can get it. But, we ran a couple plays where we had a crack back and had a hammer on the other side of the floor, but, that open lane to the basket, we were going to take it and then try to get him to turn it over or foul and get in that game to extend it. So, it was just plays designed. They stayed with the shooters and opened up the lane to the basket.
We'll take a couple more. Andrew Ward?
Hey, Fred. Was it the quality of the three-point shooting tonight, aside from Colby, or the quality of the shot, or was it just you got to knock some of those down?
Well, I thought we had some really good looks, Andrew, and then I did think we forced a couple of them. But, I thought we had some where we were all by ourselves wide open. We just didn't convert them. And, The percentage was a little better, mostly because of Kobe's 6 for 7 night from 3. But yeah, we got to step up when we're open and knock those down. Teddy had a very uncharacteristic night, going 4 for 16, but he's going to knock down shots. That's just who he is. It's what he's done over the course of his career. So, just continue to look for the good ones and keep our movement. That was a thing offensively that we didn't do a good enough job when they went man. I thought our zone attack was good. Just got to do better against the man, and a lot of that is our movement. And that's who we are. And that'll be the emphasis in practice tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be better on Friday.
We'll finish up with Connor Happer.
Hey, Coach, you had a few more turnovers than usual tonight. Is that a focus thing? Is that how they were attacking you guys? I guess how'd you see the handling the ball on the offensive side tonight?
Well, it started in the first half. With the 11 turnovers, had a couple charges, had a couple very careless passes. We talked about them converging on the ball. They have great hands. Alvarado, that's what he does. He gets into your body and has great hands to force some of those turnovers. You can live with the 5 you had in the second half, but we have a goal of trying to keep it 10 or under. This is 2 games in a row now. I think 15 in the last one and 16 tonight. We got to take care of the ball better.
That will finish up for Coach. We'll come back with Kobe Webster here shortly. Okay, we are back with Kobe Webster. I'll start with questions. I'll start with Andrew Ward.
Hey, Kobe. Coach was saying you were one of the vocal guys in the locker room. Just how dejected was everyone after tonight's loss?
Any loss is obviously tough. My main thing was just, staying together. I think there was a stretch, they went on a run. We gave up some easy baskets, and we kind of split apart a little bit. So my main thing is, being that voice to make sure that guys are staying together and keep encouraging each other.
Robin Washut.
Hey, Kobe, how would you rate your guys' just focus and attention to detail tonight, especially on offense going up against Georgia Tech's that zone and then their man as well?
I think for about 33 minutes, we were solid on both ends of the floor. We were talking, like I said, energy was up. I think after that media timeout at the 8-minute mark in the second half, we gave up 2 offensive rebounds and 2 back-to-back threes. And so I think that was kind of when, we kind of separated a little bit. We tried to get it back, but I think, by the time we got to 11 and 12 points, it was a little late to try to rally back.
Chris Bassnett?
Hey, Kobe, how do you kind of, as a leader and for the rest of these guys, how do you kind of put this one behind you and get ready on a short prep for Creighton on Friday?
We don't have a choice. We coming tomorrow, go over our game plan for a top 10 team, and we gotta bounce back.
Any questions for Kobe from the group? Okay, without I guess no. Oh, Sam McEwen.
Kobe, do you feel like, and this happened a little bit in another game, but do you feel like there's a mental tiredness because you guys are only playing 7-8 guys in the rotation, and how do you maybe overcome that?
I wouldn't say a mental tiredness. I just think, like I said, we just got to stay together. Coach Hoiberg says it all the time. Teams are going to go on runs. We're playing high major basketball, so guys are going to make some tough shots. There's going to be some lapses here and there. But like I said, I think if we stay together and stick to what coach is preaching to us, which is pace, move the ball, stay tight defensively, if we lock in on those concepts for 40 minutes, we're fine.
Okay. Anyone else? I think we're good. Thank you, Kobe. That's it, guys.